What's going on, everybody? It's Wade with Swamp Donkey Archery. So I got a new bow review I'm going to do today. It is a review on one that I've done before, but looking back at my review that I done on it, it's one of my first, and kind of sucked. Not too bad, but I mean, I didn't have my chronograph and I didn't have some of the tools I have now in order to give you a good quality review, get you the numbers and stuff that I like to give. So I'm going to do a review on the Diamond Prism. I'm going to go back through it, give you the stats, some of the numbers on it, shoot a few errors out of it, give you kind of some real world situations with it. So sounds like something you're interested in. Stick around. Alright, so how's everyone doing? Hopefully everybody's doing okay. It is January 1st of 2021. This is when I'm recording this. So hopefully everyone made it out of 2020 as unscathed as they could. 2020 was a rough year, I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of us took some pretty hard hits, kicks to the guts and stuff. So hope everybody made it alright. So that being said, here we go. Let's get started on this. I want to do the Diamond Prism. Like I said in the intro, I've done a review on this one before. If you did watch that one, I didn't have the tools that I have now in order to give you some good stuff. So that's why I'm going back through it. If you watched it before and said it kind of sucked, hey, it did. So if you're watching this one now, stick with me because this one's going to be a little better. So Diamond Prism, in my opinion, is one of the best intro style bows for the money. Best bang for the buck. There's several in this price range, like this Diamond Prism, the Bear Cruiser G2, the Bear Royale. I want to say there's a few others in the range. I'm sticking with the Diamond Prism because I've had several of these in my hands. Set a bunch of them up. A bunch of my 4-H kids shoot them. They're just a good intro level kind of do-all bow. It's it has the adjustable draw mod on it right here. It can adjust from 18 to 30 inches of draw. This is a max of 50 pounds. No, 55. Max of 55 pounds, excuse me. But what you got to keep in mind with that is don't think you're going to set this bow on a 22-inch draw and get 55 pounds out of it. You're not. The peak weight depends on what you have your draw set. Like right now, I've got it set on 27 inches and it maxed out at about 51 pounds, which 51, 52, something like that, which tells me at a 30-inch draw, it should be at the full 55 pounds. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about what poundage you'd want to shoot and whatever. But it will back way off. It'll back down like at the shortest draw length. It'll go down to like just a little under 10 pounds. So they can get them down to like 8 pounds or something before the little limb bolt will back all the way out. You can see the limb bolt comes all the way right here, and you'd have to get backed out all the way right here before you'd have to worry about this actually coming out of the limb. Not going to go super detailed on the bow. Just, you know, it is what it is. I mean, it's a $300 bow. So don't think you're going to grab a $300 bow and get the same performance you're going to out of a $600-700 bow. It just ain't going to happen. Some of the negatives I'll say about this bow is the string quality on it is, I mean, it's okay, but they're kind of poor in my ranking. Because I build my own custom strings and I see how fast these strings wear out. That's about the it's about the main negative thing that I'm going to say about this. Now, when it comes to the accessories that come on it, I mean, like I said, it's an intro level bow. It's going to have a little inexpensive type of whisker biscuit rest. This is made by Octane. It's going to have some little Apex sights, 3-pin sights on it. These are very, very cheap sights. But then again, that's what I'm saying. This is an intro level bow with intro level equipment. You can take this bow and put you a decent little rest, some sights, and upgrade your strings on it. Then you're going to have a pretty nice little rig. But like I said, it is what it is. Now, I like these bows a whole lot because, like I said, they can fit so many different people. They're fairly smooth draw. I'm going to show you my little draw curve on this bow here in just a minute. I was just kind of giving you a few of kind of my opinion on the actual bow itself. Now, I still think it's one of the best intro level bows that you can get, and state that again. So it is, the axle to axle is going to be 31 inches axle to axle, which some of y'all know, some of you may not. Axle to axle is the axle where it goes through the top of your limbs and your cam. It's a measurement from here to here. Okay, that's what axle to axle means. Brace height, 7-inch brace height, which what that is, it's the distance from the string to the back of your handle right there. 7 inches. Okay, so it's a light bow. It's 3.2 pounds. Unloaded, no sights, no anything on it, just the bow itself, 3.2 pounds. So it's real kid friendly because it's real light. Some of the other bows, like the Mission Craze or Mission Menace, whatever, they're a lot heavier bow. That's the reason I don't suggest those to a lot of littler kids, just because they're so heavy out here in front of them. I usually suggest this, especially for the smaller frame kids. Like I said, 5 to 55 pounds, depending on draw, where you have the draw length set. I told you before, it's on this adjustable right here. Pretty easy to adjust. 2 screws, back them out, roll this little plastic draw module to get it. The only thing that you run into is sometimes when you get down to the shorter draws, like around the 20, 21, 22, sometimes these holes that you need to get to can fall in behind the limb, and you almost need a bow press in order to press it down to get it to where you can roll the cam to be able to adjust your draw length. I guess that's about all I want to go over as far as the stats. Now, it says IBO on this thing. IBO speed is like 295. I've said before in some of my videos, they get the IBO speed by setting a bow on a 30-inch draw, 70 pounds, shooting a 350 grain arrow. And that's what you get, where you get the speed from. So, you can imagine if you have a shorter draw, even at the same poundage, it's going to be slower, okay? Same as if you have a long draw, lighter poundage, okay? So that's kind of I call it a hypothetical number because it's kind of hard to get that number. But, so, talking about speed, it's what we're fixing to get into. I'm fixing to shoot this through the chronograph over here. Probably kind of squirreling out on you. Hope my audio sounds a little better on this. I got a new microphone. It is the Movo. I forget what model it is, but it's a little Movo. Plugs into the little aux port on your phone. This is my first video I'm making with it, so if the audio sounds better on it than my previous videos, tell me in the comments down there if you don't mind. So 3 different areas that we're going to shoot. We're going to shoot the heavy one, Gold Tip Hunter 340. This is a 425 grain arrow. Then my mid-weight arrow is going to be the Gold Tip Airstrike. This is 375. And then the lightweight arrow is going to be this Gold Tip Ultralight. This is, this is 375. Sorry. The Airstrike's 375. The Ultralight is 325. Okay. Now keep in mind, these are all way heavier than what that for me shooting a 50-pound bow to even have it remotely close to what the IBO is on this, because this is only on 50 to 53 pounds. So I'm going to shoot these 3 through the graph, tell you what the numbers are, I'm going to pull up the draw curve chart and show you that, and then we'll wrap the video up. So we are going to do, let's do heavy one first. So we're doing 425 grain, 425 grain arrow. So that says 229. Now we're going to do the medium weight arrow, the 375. So that's 243. And this is the light arrow. $260. So not too bad, especially that light arrow. 260 feet a second, 27-inch draw, 52 pounds, 325 grain arrow. Not too bad, not too shabby. So give me a second, I'm gonna get this computer booted up, and then I'm gonna show you the draw curve. All right, let me get you around here where you can see this, so I can get that glare out there. All right, so this is a little draw curve chart that I made. So you can see on this side is going to be your poundage. On this side is going to be your draw length. Okay. There we go. So you can see starting out, started at 8 inches. And then by 1, 2, 3, 6. So about 6 inches, we hit our peak weight. So goes up to, you know, the 52, 53 pounds we have. And it all, once it hits peak, it just starts dumping off a little bit. Right about here is where it breaks over, and breaks over nice and easy. So I'm telling you, this is a super smooth pulling bow. That's the reason, one of the reasons I like to suggest this for some of the smaller frame kids, because this is, it's really smooth pulling. It's really easy to draw back. Now the Infinite Edge Pro has more aggressive cams on it, so the draw curve isn't going to be quite this smooth on it. So just want to show you that so you can see kind of what was going on with it, and kind of get an idea. Sometimes having a little visual representation of what the draw curve looks like is, let me get this spun around here and turn my light back on. So sometimes having that kind of gives you a idea of what the draw is going to feel like. It's one thing to have somebody standing in front of a camera drawing it back going, oh hey man, this thing draws like butter, it's really smooth, you know, or wow, this thing's so stiff, so hard to pull back. You know, maybe at least with that you can have a little bit of an idea what it might feel like. Back wall on it's going to have spongy back wall because it is a cable stop, not a limb stop. Like I was talking about, some of the cons of it, the string quality on it, the strings tend to stretch. The split yokes, you know, it gets out of tune, gets out of time on those when they stretch a little bit. The strings wear out pretty quick. That's really the only negative that I say, other than the equipment on it. It's hard for me to ding the equipment on it. Because you can upgrade the equipment pretty easy. You can upgrade the strings on it, but as far as grabbing it off the shelf, introducing it to somebody, letting them set it up, let them shoot it, it's a great bow. One of the best bows, in my opinion, that you can buy for the money. If you want to buy a new bow for the money. I mean, you can buy a good used bow for probably around the same price, but if you want to go get you something new off the shelf, don't be afraid to go get you one of those. But keep in mind, the draw weight on it only goes to 50. If you want something that goes a little higher than that, that's still, you know, pretty much same quality bow, look at the Infinite Edge Pro. That's a good bow. I might wind up doing another review on one of those when I get one in and spend a little bit of time on it. So that being said, I guess that's about all I've got to say about the Diamond Prism. Overall, good quality, good bow, good quality bow itself. everything attached to the bow can be upgraded, and it turned out to be a really nice bow. So I wouldn't be afraid for somebody to purchase one. And that being said, that one right there is available in the shop. Anybody's got some after Christmas money you want to spend, come holler at me. So that being said, we're gonna wrap it up right here. Hope you liked the video. Be sure to sub to my channel. Hadn't already done it. Don't mind giving me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Hit me in the comments any concerns, questions. Like I said, let me know if my audio sounds better on this. Kind of digging this new mic. We'll try it out a little bit more. Follow me on all my social media platforms, Instagram and Facebook, Swamp Donkey Archery. Y'all have a good one.